It is started.
The recording has started for the JonTron Saber Sh episode. Can you believe it?
No,
No.
Wow.
This
And
guy's
it's
a
not
hater.
I can't believe it.
for real. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Saber Shit podcast. I am your host, Ink, and this is my shit.
Yeah,
I forget. Wait,
exactly.
okay.
Like I don't know who should say this now because I mean I am still like the co-host, I guess, but I am the one
Nah,
being
you
interviewed.
look got fired.
Yeah, you got fired,
Yeah,
bro.
I got fired.
This is my new co-host, Titan.
Hi.
Uh, and then this is our special guest since he got fired.
Yeah. JonTron.
JonTron.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to say your name.
No, it's Aura, bro.
This is why you got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So now I gotta introduce myself. I'm JonTron. I'm a Beat Saber player. I'm a level 34 Beat Saber tech player, challenge tech. There you go.
Oh, tell me more about this Beat Saber game.
This Beat Saber game, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I've never heard
It's a
of
pretty
it.
good game. Like you put on this headset, you hit these cubes. It's pretty good.
Oh shit, might have to give it a try.
Yeah, maybe
Sounds
maybe.
pretty cool.
This isn't the April
what's
Fool's
good?
episode anymore.
Oh yeah, true. That's right.
I need to make a new thumbnail for that one. I need to make a noodles thumbnail before. Okay, I need to do that. But
That's
yeah,
true.
what's good? I
Yeah.
am doing amazing right now. For the past like 2 days I've been sick, and the day before that I got like no sleep into being sick. So I was fucking it out for a few days, but today is like the first day. I'm still a little sick, but today is like the first day I felt normal. So I'm doing amazing. I am winning.
Oh
I'm
shit.
happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good to hear you are doing better now.
Yeah,
Being
thank goodness,
sick
bro.
is
I don't know.
not
I don't know what
pretty
you would have
sick.
done with just listening to me be
Yeah, I
ever
know.
so slightly nasally in VC. Oh shucks.
I don't know. I don't know what I would have done if I heard you were still sick, bro. I would have crashed out.
Uh-huh. World-ending activity.
Mhm.
Damn.
How are we
Uh,
supposed to play PvZ?
Nah, I can still play PvZ while sick. Durr.
Of course you can.
Maybe not the first day. First day was bad.
Oh.
ooh.
Alright, so you want me to do the next one?
Yeah, you could go on with the next question.
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
so
you guys like
when'd you-
alternate between them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when'd you get your first VR headset?
My first VR headset. See, I did a good
Maybe.
job of not thinking about any of these questions beforehand so I could come up with it on the spot, but now it's like, what if I did
That's
just think of
smart.
them beforehand? So my first
cheating.
VR headset was actually not mine. My sister got a Quest 2 for Christmas 2021. So that was my
Ooh.
first time playing Beat Saber, and I played the game on that headset, and it was immediately over. Like that, and the frame that I hopped onto that game, it was over, bro. And then yeah, YouTube, the tech monkeys, YouTube listens to you. So as soon as I started talking about Beat Saber to people, it was immediately in my recommended back in like the Bandit days, right before he quit. And Sarah,
I know.
and they were all the like some Sarah plays. I remember rewatching Sarah's Cold Weather play like 50 times, wishing it like it
Dude,
looked so cool to do. And then it was yeah, those
that
were
actually. Oh,
you could say it.
wait. Sorry. Go on. Wait, no. You can go on. You can go on.
Yeah, so I started getting like that stuff recommended, and this was before I modded it, so I had to wait until I got my own headset in, I think it was early February, um, early February of the next year, 2022, that I got my first headset, and
Next
then
year?
or it was Christmas, so she got it for Christmas, and then next year or like 2 months later, in
Mm.
2022, so Christmas of 2021, and then 2022. I got my headset, and then I just like, yeah, that's how I got my first headset. I just bought it.
Oh, have you stuck
Oh.
with the Quest 2 the entire time?
I
Like, have you gotten any
have, but it's
replacements or anything as
actually
well?
or what?
Have you gotten like any replacements as well? Like
I
maybe
have actually
maybe
gotten
still on Quest
replacements.
2?
I've gone through free headsets. Yeah, the Quest 2.
Three headsets.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
goodness.
So
Damn.
the so it's actually insane, like the storyline. So eventually, my sister like. She never, no VR game really clicked with her, so the like normie thing that happens for most people that play VR happened, and it just eventually she played Gorilla Tag like 20 times and then just shoved her headset in a box in a closet and forgot about it. So eventually a family meetup happened and she gave the headset to like one of my cousins. I low-key forgot who it was. And then I had my own headset for a while and I played on that. And then that headset had sunspots on it, so I still like remember. That's crazy. I still like I can see the sunspots of that headset like in my brain still, like the shape of them. They have not left my
shit.
memory. But yeah, that headset
Damn.
eventually after that happened, the what is it for your like the eyeball distance, like the DPI? No, that's mouse. Was it like DIP? No.
I don't know. I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I don't know what it's
yeah.
called.
DPD? It's like something, yeah, the like pupil
Yeah.
separation thing. It got stuck
Yeah,
on
yeah.
free, and yeah,
Oh
and
my god.
low key, I probably could play with it now because I am a full-grown person and I do have a big noggin, or at least my dad does, but mine is a bit smaller, and I probably could use it now. But back whenever it broke, like 2 years ago, it was, yeah, that was unplayable. So then, frick, what happened? So then, I got the first ever headset I played the game on. After that one broke, I got then a freaking base. Oh wait. No, I've gone through 4 heads. Or no, I have gone through 3 headsets, but I've gone 4 headsets. Okay, I'll get to why I have an extra one. But I then got like a $80 like Facebook Marketplace headset from this like girl somewhere, and it had like glitter all over it and it smelled like cigarette smoke. So that was awesome. That one worked for a while, but then the US or what even happened? Basically, at some point, I plugged it in and started smoking. How fun! And also, the USB port
Wow.
just stopped like transmitting data, but it still charged itself. And whenever I plugged it in, it would like turn. Plugging it in would like trigger the power sequence. Like it would power on, and if I plugged it in while having it on my head, it would act like you're holding down the power button and restart. So that was scary. So that headset almost blew up on my head.
Yeah.
I bet there's an alternate reality whenever I did that. So that
Wait, so it
headset,
started smoking as it was on?
yes, as it was on, I
Okay.
started smelling like some artificial like rubber. Like, have you ever smelled like a really new pair of rubber gloves? That's what I smelled, just like
Oh
chemicals.
my
So
god.
that was
Damn.
scary. It wasn't like like you couldn't see it, but you could smell it, and it was bad. So that headset completely bricked itself. So that one's gone and gone forever for parts. I'm gonna probably make like a Frankenstein quest 2 in a while. I'm gonna get like a toolkit and have to start swapping out components from all the ones I have to make a working one eventually.
W-
That's the
Wait.
plan. But yeah, so that one broke. Or what?
Wait. So you're saying a headset that started smoking and almost blew up doesn't work anymore?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, okay, got it.
Maybe.
You
It's
should try it again.
it still
Maybe it still
does.
works.
Maybe the last time I tried it, like it's been like 8 months now, but a long time ago,
I'm
it still
kidding.
does
Don't
turn
try it.
on. No, it still does turn on, but every time you charge it, it acts like you're pressing the power button or holding it down, and it's the battery life on it is not like after that moment, the battery life suddenly got a lot worse. So I think something with the battery happened, which would make sense with smoking smells, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually like crazy. Like,
Yeah.
were you like genuinely like scared? Like
I
it was
was
gonna blow
scared,
up?
bro. I think there's messages in like CS and Cool General whenever it like an hour after it happened, I was freaking out about like what
Guys,
are
my
the
headset's
odds?
gonna explode.
My headset started smoking on my head. So then, after that one broke, I needed a new headset because I'm addicted to Beat Saber. So, um, the first ever headset I played on, my sister had it. I remember, I think I said already that she gave it to a cousin. So this cousin had it for like 2 years, and then they also stopped using it. And then another family like meeting happened, and they had the headset again. So they came back, and I got that headset back. So the first ever headset I had like went on this full journey being passed around. I think it was so my cousin. I think like 3 different of my family members had the current headset that I'm using, and then it got passed all the way back to me after my first time playing Beat Saber on it 2 years later, and I got it back, and now that's the one I'm currently using. So that's Aura. And also somewhere along the process, it got a bunch of like princess and My Little Pony stickers stuck all over it. So now I just have a pretty
Oh
princess
shit.
Quest 2. It's Aura, bro.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Or well,
No,
I
that-
did,
I fuck with that.
but Loki a while ago I scraped off the stickers.
Aw.
They were low key messing with the tracking, I swear.
Oh,
But
that's fair.
yeah. But I had them for a little while. I had a nice little pretty princess My Little Pony headset. Need to bring that back with like better stickers. And now
That's
my
a
friend
crazy
just like
headset lore.
yeah, didn't I mention I had like one extra headset? Yeah, now I just have like an extra one sitting around in standby for whenever this one breaks because I'm addicted to this game. And I just got that
That's-
one from a friend for like a good deal.
You're ready.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, Loki should ship it to Neb. Maybe he'll pay me like more than I paid for it, surely.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't tell him how much you paid for it.
Yeah, true. I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, $200, elite strap, full new
Though.
headset.
$200.
Yeah.
200.
It has the elite strap with like the battery built in and everything. Surely. It's
Yeah,
like
but
it's brand new.
200 is a lot. 200 is
is.
a lot.
Nah, he's got that.
Um,
No one here knows who Neb is. I'm being too niche. But yeah, that's the full story of my headsets. And all of them have been Quest 2s. Have other people's Quest 2s broken often, or have I been like broken the most?
Oh no, people have definitely broken it a lot. I
Yeah.
actually haven't. I think I'm just lucky. But I also don't like, the only thing I've done is slam my controller into my bed, which is solid. That's the
Yeah.
worst I've ever done. Thank
We
goodness.
don't have enough
Like-
money to be good to be breaking our stuff over anger,
Exactly.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do have sunspots, but they're not bad. They're kind of small,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Dude,
I
I feel
remember-
like. Oh.
I remember
Huh.
Tesca went through like what was it, like 7 Rift S's. That
Jesus.
was
Sense.
funny.
Everyone be breaking
Dude.
those controllers.
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking neglect my headset. I swear to God.
Do you,
But for
do you
some
never clean
reason,
it?
no, I never clean it. I'm always like throwing it around, but it's still in like perfect condition.
Is
The
it a
only
Quest
thing
2?
that doesn't. Yeah, it's a Quest 2.
Yeah, they're
And-
like built different until they have like internal hardware issues, but you could chuck them around and they'll survive, I swear.
Yeah, and I like the only thing that's like not working is the link cable.
Yeah, you do need a new cable,
all-
don't you?
Bro, I'd be disconnecting every like 5 or
same.
6 seconds. Bro.
And
Same,
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Maybe it probably is just like the cable. Hopefully it's not the USB port, like hopefully it won't start smoking on your head as well. That's not very fun.
I doubt it. If that
Yeah, that would
happens,
be bad.
if that happens, my brother has a Quest 3S and he might let me borrow it. And keyword might, because I
Might.
don't know.
Does your brother live with you? Because you could just like share it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you could just share it. Might. Quest 3S I've heard has horrible tracking, but we'll see.
I tried it yesterday. The tracking is like basically the same as Quest 2, at least the one my brother has. But the only thing that's different for me is that when playing streams, like and hitting a scoliosis, it like just completely tweaks out. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
It seems
But-
you
get
must
that.
have won the tracking lottery in general then.
Yeah.
You had a specific
Um,
example ready.
Yeah. How did you get into Beat Saber and find out about the challenge community?
So, did I even answer that last question about my first? Yeah, I pretty much said everything
Yeah, you
there is
did,
to
you
say
did.
about. Yeah. So, how I got into Beat Saber community? So before I got my first headset, just after playing the game once, the friggin' YouTube goblins that stalk you and to recommend stuff to you, they caught on to this game Beat Saber I was interested about, and it just got in my recommended just like on YouTube, and I saw these plays on it, and it was awesome. It was the coolest game like I'd seen. You know, it's like I'll probably have like there's some other questions later meant for me. I'll go into more detail about this, but Beat Saber is like the perfect game that I like. It has like the perfect stuff that I want out of a game. So it was just immediate. Like I need to play this. And how I
Yeah.
so that's and that's like I guess I was just explaining like how I got into the game. But into the community was just for like YouTube recommendations, and it was just like I was a YouTube kid. I was watching just Bandu and everyone. CC, the old monthly highlights. I went through all of those like 3 times. Oh my god, I miss those. I need to rewatch those someday again.
That's so true.
Those had aura. But
That's so fucking true.
yeah, those that was the so that was the beginning of that. And how I became like part of the community that I was talking to it, actually, it was very long down the road, surprisingly. I was just like by myself playing the game, watching it on YouTube up until I started like playing my first 25 in CS. And like I had already been like getting FCing like high star ranked maps and stuff. So it took a long time, and that was through Overswing of all people. I saw him,
Wow.
yeah, it was his Twitch stream. It's just like one day I was like, what if I start interacting with streamers? And this was back whenever Overswing was streaming. And and then he invited me to the server, and I heard about this little CS thing and these challenge levels. Yeah, and that's when it all began. And that was only like 2 years ago that happened, I'm not gonna lie. So,
Oh wow.
yeah, I haven't been around for that long. If anyone knows Overswing's Dapper Den server, that's where I spawned in the community in. That was the first sighting of the JonTron.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
I would not have
awesome.
guessed that. I feel like you mentioned it, but I did not remember.
Maybe at some point while we're talking. Oh yeah, the reason, if anyone's wondering, the reason why Tyan got chosen for the third interviewer for the delicious free person dynamic is because we're buds.
That's
Smile,
good comms.
if you were wondering.
All right, let's go to the next one. So, what do you think is your best or favorite pass? I guess
So
they should be separate.
yeah, best or favorite pass. So my best pass is probably Rain God Same Colors. I mean, what else could it be?
hmm
But
Yeah.
I don't know. These two are interchangeable based on the day for me. But and then my favorite pass is Anti-Heroism Same Colors. It's these two plays are like my best plays by miles and miles and miles. I guess my recent one I got on Hook Line comes kind of close, but those two plays are still by far my favorite plays. And I don't know which one I think is like my best or favorite. They're interchangeable. But yeah, those are by far my favorite plays.
Oh, I have a question. If you get the same color Ghost Notes pass on Hookline, do you think that would be harder than at least anti-heroism?
Same color Ghost Notes.
Yeah,
I have done that.
you did it, but you haven't like done the whole map, so you've only done the hard part, so Loki doesn't count.
I did do the whole map.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Go look at the leaderboard, or go look at my profile, bro. Look at my pin scores, or on CC.
Actually, fake fan.
This guy,
Wait,
this guy's
you're
fake.
Loki, right?
Yeah.
Bro, what? I thought they only
Um,
uploaded the same colors. What?
No, they did
I
Ghost
didn't
Notes
know
same
this.
colors, but yeah. Whenever I was first learning the map, Ghost Notes has like the quickest transition between being the most. I mean, I guess specifically Ghost Notes same colors has the quickest transition between. This map's impossible. I don't know I can't see any of the timings. I don't have them memorized. The patterns I kind of have memorized, but it's just the hardest thing ever to, oh, I can do this now. It was like a 4-day transition that happened. So, after that, it's definitely not harder than Ring God's same colors.
Uh-huh.
34 is
Yeah.
quite 34 is quite the big jump. 32 GNSE still is not harder than just maybe even passing it normally. I don't know. Passing it normally might be close. But it still took me so much less time. But I guess I did it after Ring God, so I'm better at the game. I don't know. But it's definitely not harder, yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably an obvious question, but what is your favorite skill set?
Favorite skill set? Not gonna lie. So, my overall favorite skill set is obviously Angular. Low-key, I don't really have a preference between like window RTech and just like individual Angular or other forms of it, not gonna lie. It's just like that tech skill set in general of like alternating timings and such and such. That's my favorite, but I think my favorite skill set that I have like the most fun with in comparison to how much I play it is Truac, actually. I like
Oh wow.
I only play Truac maybe for like 20 minutes a session every so often, but every time I'm playing it, I'm like having a blast. But that wears off really quickly because it is like whatever you don't realize, whenever you're just having fun, it's amazing. But then whenever you like start thinking about it too much, it becomes boring because it's just Truac. But
Yeah,
Like
literally,
the
bro.
From-
3-star act maps.
yeah, I start restarting act maps. I actually care about how like well I'm doing on them instead of playing through them. That's whenever it becomes boring. But whenever you're just like playing it, that's the most fun I've had, probably. Unless it's like the session of that I'm passing stuff, like really hard stuff. Those sessions are better than that.
And so jumping off of that, what skill set or sub skill set do you think is the hardest?
The hardest? I think it is tech, but specifically like a lot of floor stuff or auto mapper, I think is the hardest. It's just so impossible for me. I don't know if it's what other people say, but it's like I need to have gaps in my notes to be able to see where my swings are, the arrows on the notes. But auto mapper and like just like floor tech where you can't see anything, it's just so feeling based. And I guess this is interesting coming from me talking about feeling based and having to remember stuff, but it's so abstract. I can't. It feels so impossible to me. So I
Oh,
think
that's
that's
valid.
yeah, I
That
think
is a
that's
very
the
valid
hardest skill
take.
set. Yeah, but then I see like people who play it and they just like can automatically do it without ever thinking like or like sub 27 same colors auto mapper clip and I'm like there's something different about how their brain sees the notes. I don't know how to explain
Ye-
it, but they
Yeah.
have to see it differently.
Yeah, that's honestly for auto mapper, like the only way you get good at it is like just being or like hitting the notes subconsciously. Like I don't know.
Hmm.
I was really dog shit at auto mapper for a really long time, but then like out of nowhere, I just like I did 24 and 25 auto mapper in like one attempt.
Yeah, that's
And like there was like no practice behind it. It was just all in my like let my
all.
arms take over and no thinking. It's
Yeah. I think
I want to add on
yeah,
to
I
that as
think the
well.
reason why it's like that is because it has like the lowest like skill transfer rate of any skill set probably outside of like niche specific like shitpost maps. It's just like the skill set that is most separated from every other one. So you have to you can only play auto mapper to be good at auto mapper, pretty much.
yeah.
The thing that Ink said about like doing the 24 and 25 one day happened, like the exact same thing happened to me. Like one day, I could just do auto mapper.
Yeah.
So random.
It's just
I
one
know. I
day,
remember the
Yeah.
map as well.
one day you just see those up and down swings. They just you
It was
see them in your brain.
I remember, bro. It was Monster in level 24. I remember.
Yeah,
it,
same. It was
Just
monster and then and I think my 25 was Banjo. The wait,
Oh,
wait,
I
have
know what
you
you're talking about. I might
Nah,
have
that's
been it,
crazy.
but it was later on. Monster was like the only one I stuck with. It's just not fun for me. So like, but like, bro, Automapper is definitely super underrated.
It
Like
really
especially like
is.
higher level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um
I think that and like just really niche shitpost maps that don't have any skill transfer as well are the hardest skill sets.
yeah. Have you gotten any serious injuries while playing Beat Saber? And if so, how many?
Many times. So
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So I actually go through hurting probably about once, maybe once a month, once every other month. I go for a period if I hurt my wrist enough that I have to not play the game for like 4 days for it to go away. So, yeah. I low-key added this question in, but I think this is just going to be the same for anyone that answers it. It's like sometimes you hurt your wrist and then you don't have to play the game for a while. Actually, no, there is one time where I hand clapped so hard on the ending of Buddha. Like, you know the windows at the end? I hand clapped so hard on those that I like split my middle finger open, and it was really bad. But yeah, those are the
Wow.
extent of my injuries. There was one time where I actually hurt my wrists really bad because I pushed myself to play the. It was actually I went on this trip with my friends. We did cliff diving. Crazy swap off here, but we went cliff diving, and I think I really like on one of the jumps. I held out my hand, and whenever I hit the water, it like bent it upwards really hard. So
Oh
I
my
think I hurt my
god.
wrist there. But then I also brought my PC with me and everything, and this was our scheduled time, and like, or the time that we had scheduled out that I was gonna have them play VR games for the first time, and of course I'm gonna show them how good I am at the Beat Saber video game, you know. So I forced myself to play Beat Saber afterwards and play hard stuff at that to so they could see what it looks like. And yeah, after like hurting my wrist on cliff diving and then playing Beat Saber after that, even after I got home, it still took like 2 weeks for my wrist to feel normal after that. Low-key, I might have never gone back to feeling normal. I might have caused permanent damage. Because sometimes it still like hurts the same way it did back then, but yeah, that's probably the worst injury I've gotten. A prior injury
Yikes.
unrelated to Beat Saber and then being obligated to play the game because yeah, I needed to. It was a once-in-a-lifetime trip. We were in another country with my PC in a car for 2 days, or 4 days. It's like, we need to.
Play.
I just had to. Yeah,
That's a smart idea.
I had to.
I don't know if you actually had to though.
No, I didn't have to, but it made me it'd make me sad if I didn't. And also
Okay.
they low-key did want to see me play as well. It wasn't just me trying to ego them.
What do you believe to be the best pass or score of all time?
Best pass or score of all time. So, best pass of all time is probably Scarabyte Dimension. That pass is so much aura. Like, maybe Taichi Ghost 7, because whenever Taichi did Ghost 7, what was like the hardest pass back then? Like 24, like Vibro that mid or someone back then was doing like that?
I don't
Oh
remember.
yeah.
It was like, it was in the before times, and then Taichi came here and passed like low-key, like kind of a tech map because of the way how you swing it. It's also 7 lane, it's Ghost 7, and it's like, what is it? And it's in like 27 now, I think. Take a shot for every time I say like, by the way. But I think Ghost 7 is in 27, and the hardest stuff pass back then was like 24, but then again, the Scarabyte Dimension pass, what do you jump to that from? From like Ka? So, and
I
that's
think
like,
Idolize or Ka. Right?
Yeah. Cost sounds right, but it could be wrong.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went from that to Dimension. So yeah, that play always has yeah, that play will always have a place in my heart. That play inspired me watching that. That was Aura. I need to pass that map someday. I will.
Bro,
His
you got
reaction's so
that.
funny.
Or what's so funny?
His reaction.
Yeah, he was happy. Peak
It's like
peak.
top
Oh,
tier
yeah.
reaction.
Yeah, peak like 13-year-old being happy experience right there.
I mean,
think
I'd be
I'm-
insanely happy if I beat Dimension. Like, that shit's impossible.
Yeah. So that's the
Offline.
best pass of all time. Best score of all time? Probably something Ulmer or Busy has on some map. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Oh, and like ranked.
yeah, in ranked. Like, I put that in there for that in case we ever have any ranked players on, because I'm the one who put in this question as well. But, or maybe you did, and I just like added the score part on. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's some score or some like score Ulmer like Tech Ac or Busy mid speed. It's those scores are inhuman and ridiculous and unworldly. So I haven't been following it enough. I don't know what I think the best score from those are, but it's definitely from one of those two. The best score of all time.
Yeah.
That's probably
Um,
fair.
Who's your favorite player and how come?
My favorite player is it's either Switchronic
Oh wow.
or Saber fan. So the reason it would be Switronic is because they're like one of the first people in the community. Like before he completely quit the game, like a few months after he passed, like My Mother Wants Me Dead. He whenever I first started playing, he was like in my stream chat a lot and in the Overswing server, and we were talking for a little bit. And he just like every map that I found cool, like Bugawashi, 99.9, DMM, Knee Socks, like every map I felt cool. I got it. He passed all of those as well, so he was like low-key an inspiration. I'm not gonna lie. And he was, yeah, and he was a funny guy to talk to from the few interactions I've had with him. But yeah. And then Saber
Wow.
fan because he's the best player of my favorite skill set, and he is correct at the game.
Those are some valid options. I think I joined the Beat Saber community a little after like Switronic was in his prime, but I remember watching his Beat Leader replays a lot and just watching him play like those older like tech maps,
Yeah.
like
The old,
more original art tech.
him and Tech Monkey and who else? Henner, the old gen tech players.
Yeah, and like Titan, like wait Titan, weren't you like pretty old gen as well?
Kind of, but like, I wasn't like as good as them. Like, when Finale first got passed, like that was the first or one of the first ever 32 techs. Or I think it might have been the first 32 tech. Like when I saw that get passed, that was my dream pass. Like
Yeah.
that's like the toughest map ever. Who passed it first? I don't remember.
It was
I don't think
Henner.
was
It was
Radiant.
Henner. It was Henner that passed it first, and then he like unuploaded. Yeah, and then Devonix passed it, and then
Yeah.
Radiant, and then yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
Radiant.
but like I was playing tech before them, but that dude, that map just
yeah,
did
it
something
was,
to me. I don't know, but, like
I know, bro. I need to
like
pass that map. That map has so much aura, but it's like it's low-key hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It
yeah, but like
is.
I was doing like tech before that, but not really like
At a high
hard
level.
tech or Wangular or whatever everyone calls it now. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't really doing I wasn't focused on that, you know.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay, so next question. What do you think your biggest regret, like within Beat Saber or the community, is?
So my biggest regret in Beat Saber is either like so it's either something that comes from like a little bit of like the competitive side of me or just like physical health. I think I have two answers to this. So I think it's from the way how I swing is my biggest regret because my default swing size is massive. Like you've probably seen any of my replays. Like I swing pretty big. And I think I'm just like wasting wrister ability. Not gonna lie. Like I might regret swinging this big on like something I could swing half the size on and still be like normal. Like it'd take a while for me to train myself to swing smaller, but I've had this thought like hundreds of times. Like what if today's the day? Today's the day I just force myself to swing smaller, so I hurt my wrist less often, and I have like less of a chance of causing permanent injury and such, even though I think I already have. But that or from the way how I improved, because all these big grinds and stuff I did, I could have probably just passed maps normally, and I could be like maybe not like twice as good at the game as I am right now, but like definitely like 1.8x as good at the game as I am right now if I progress normally. I'm not gonna lie. Instead of doing these big jumps, but that's coming from like a purely competitive point of view, and I low-key might quit the game if I just did it like that, because like the same color stuff, that's and other things, that's like for fun. A good portion of it is Stockholm syndrome, because I feel obligated after playing a map for so long. I need to do something with this muscle memory I have. Do something cool with it and not just pass the map and be happy. That would be a waste, but yeah, there's more into that we'll go in with the ugly ape question, but we'll go into with the ugly ape question, but yeah, it's either that, the way how I've progressed through the game, or just not working on swing optimization ever. Otherwise, though, I don't like have every map I've ever grinded and stuff I've passed. I haven't like dropped anything, so, or any skill set. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I have a follow-up question really quick. Going back to like what you said about the, like, what was it? shoot, I forgot about like your wrist and the way you swing so big. Do you think part of that's because of the grip you chose?
Maybe. I do use two-finger claw if people are wondering. So that's the grip he's talking about. But I think it's kind of because of the low JD I use as well. I think it is because of low JD, the grip, and also playing a lot of really fast, like, ranked, full swinging, a lot of that it just became, like, my default swing size. And I think the reason that I play with low JD is because I actually do just have a low reaction time, I think. And it also is because on, like, normal maps I don't have memorized that still is low, but on stuff I do have memorized it's extra low. So that plus my actual just low reaction time makes it lower, and I think that subconsciously makes me swing bigger too, on top of everything else. So yeah, I think that's why that's happening, or it's happening. Good combination of all of those.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bro, how do you play with that low JD, bro?
I think I passed. I think my anti-hero was in play was passed with like a what was it, 285 MS. JD.
That is, bro. When I first started grinding that map, I was genuinely like shocked, bro, because that is the lowest JD I've ever seen anyone use in my entire life. Like 6 or something years of playing this game. That is the lowest JD I've ever seen, bro. Like,
yeah, and now this new guy, like Luigi Mangione, I see this guy playing 99.9 with like 22 JD and beat leader, and then I look at mine, it's like 12. Like, oh my god, I can see 5 continents over. How do you play with that?
Bro.
No, I get what you mean about the low JD, bro. Like, when I grind maps and I learn them, I have to lower it as well, because then it messes up my timing. But, like, bro, you have it on, like, 8.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's because I do actually just have, like, a fast reaction time on top of that, so, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, but, like, bro, I can never.
Who do you think is the most underrated challenge player?
Frick, should have thought about this one.
Yeah,
I can't click off. I can't click off. Yeah, I can't click off to go and look because I'm recording. So
you could always come back to this, you know.
Nah. Let me generate one. Let me generate. I think I'm glazing this person too much. I think Saber fan the moment he passed Rain God. Like a player in a specific point of time. This was like before Kayak was even good at tech, I think, and Spring was inactive, and he just had like the first 34 tech. It wasn't even close, bro. It's like I'm low-key glazing Saber fan too much, but I think that was like the most underrated player, Saber fan of that time period. That was like,
yeah.
Even back then, I was like that. I was still playing anti-heroism back then, and I was like low-key. There were so few other good tech players playing back then that were going for something that hard. I was still like one of the best with the runs I had on it, and he had a freaking Rain God pass. Like, okay, bro, normal.
How long ago did Rain God get passed?
It's coming up on 2 years ago.
2 years, wow.
Yeah, it's coming up on it. I think it's a few months away, still like 4 months away, but it's coming up on 2 years old, I think. So yeah, Prime Saber fan on specifically his Quest 2. I think that's the most underrated player.
Damn, Rain God being passed almost 2 years ago is crazy.
Yes, it's insane.
Is he on Quest 3 now?
He is on Quest 3 now.
Lucky. You know what? That's why he's better than me, bro. I figured it out.
He's on the headset with the worst tracking.
I'm not gonna lie, Quest 3 is not all that.
I mean, I haven't tried it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
That's my excuse, though. It's okay. Alright, next question. What's your hottest take in Beat Saber?
I don't know if I really have one. Should have thought about this one as well. Hottest take in Beat Saber. Frick. Like, I probably do have one, but nothing's coming to mind. Like, because whenever I think of... Like, I'm trying to think of something that I think is a hottest take, but I haven't, like, thought of any of my takes on anything as being hot takes, you know? So I'm trying to think, like...
It doesn't have to be a hot take. It could just be a regular take.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I don't know. Cause you see, it's like I'm not even like in the ranking systems of anything that much. Like CS is the ranking system in the most, and all I do is I just scan for the role. I'm not gonna lie. Like I never look at my profile or anyone's profile or anything. So there's nothing I have to say about the ranking systems. Hottest take. Hottest take. I can't think of anything. I'm too much of a fence sitter. I gotta spawn in drama. I actually can't think of anything. I'm nothing but a fence sitter. Yeah, I can't. Nothing's coming to mind. Yeah, I don't know what my hottest take would be.
If you don't have any hottest takes, that just means you're a chill guy.
Sure. I'm just a nonchalant dreadhead.
Actually, I think that's a hot take because JonTron's not very chill. He's super mean.
That's a hot take. Yeah, you wouldn't know, but this guy tied. I bully him about not passing Rain God about once every other day.
He does. So mean.
What is the worst experience / fail you've had within Beat Saber? Now, before you answer this, what is the worst experience you've had within Beat Saber was already thing on the form, but EpicShade has asked what is the worst fail you've had. So I'm gonna give them credit for this.
So, the worst experience I've had, I wouldn't even call this like, I think the worst experience I've had is my 25 to 30 jump. So, I jumped from Plasm's Arpeggio to Henner and Waters' Bugawashi, and that was like, I was learning Angular tech and like what parity is for the first time while doing that jump, because Arpeggio was like the only other like challenge Angular tech mech I had passed before that. So, and also Rhythmical as well because of the 104 drop, I'm not gonna lie. So, and the sliders, like I never played slider tech that much before then, and that's also in Bugawashi. That was not where it was at, bro. And that map low-key kind of stinks. It has aura, but it stinks. So I think that was my worst experience. And my worst fail from like an objective standpoint, I think my worst fail is anti-heroism, same colors. So like 15k attempts in, I died.
Oh my god.
At the very last, less than a second left of the ending like burst free stacks, if you've ever seen those. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, and that low-key didn't make me very sad because I just knew I could do it after that. But yeah, that still wasn't that still wasn't great. But the fail that affected me the most, I think, was on my first 32, 99.9. Before I did the same colors pass on that, just the first pass, I died past the second drop, past like the sliders on the ending like bomb stack resets at the very end, and that made me almost drop the map. That one I cared about. That was not where it was at, bro. Because this was like, this was weeks before I had actually passed it, so I got an insanely lucky session, I'm not gonna lie. And I thought I would never do that again, because the map felt so impossible at the time, and I got blessed with this lucky fluke progress that made me feel like I'd never do it again. But yeah, that almost made me drop the map, but yeah, I'd never dropped it. And then I over-practiced it so much that by the time I did pass it, I got the same colors pass like a week later, so it was fine in the end. But that was definitely the worst one.
Wow.
To me.
Dude, I think I was grinding 99 at one point.
Oh yeah, you were. I remember seeing your streams of it.
Oh my god, I'm never playing that map again because
the build up to the second drop. Oh my god.
I fucking hate that part. But it's not even that. I remember going into practice mode a lot to like get consistent at that end, because that end was like really scary with the stacks, and because I saw like 2 other people, including you.
Like the very end, like with the bombs.
Yeah, with the bombs.
Like 4 seconds from the end.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I died to that like twice in a practice run, and that kind of just like in a practice run from like the second drop, and that
Oh.
kind of just demotivated me to grind it. It's like
it just
it's
implanted
scary.
it. Yeah, that happens. And implanted the idea of, oh, I'm just gonna fail here if I get there from all the way from the beginning. So that would make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't worry,
Have you beat it
even
yet?
if that does happen,
No, you
Me,
keep going.
nah.
You're good. Oh, okay.
You haven't
My
beat, or
bad.
yeah, Inslix. Yeah, I don't think Inslix has beaten it yet, but yeah, even if that does happen to you, you can still beat the map that happened to. Like, even if you get random fluke progress and you get lucky and then you die at the end, like even if you get demotivated from that, you can still pass it. Nothing's
Yeah,
stopping
That's
you
you.
look good.
true. But
Like that happened to me. Like I died at the left-handed crappy streams like a bunch of times, and oh my god, bro, I never wanted to toss my headset more. It's so bad. It's actually horrendous. But yeah,
dude,
I just came back to it like a while later and passed it. So like I don't know. That's what I
Yeah.
do when I don't like maps. I just take a hella long break, come back to it, and all of a sudden I can do it.
Yeah. Maybe I need to do that.
I mean, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you have any future plans for like plays or just anything in Beat Saber that you wanna get?
So, I could probably sit here and list off like 30 maps that I am going to pass or want to pass. But the major ones that I want to do is I want to map like my own like map that will take me like 2 years to pass and just have it be like in my map folder for a few months before I up it so I can make sure it's good. There's probably no reality in which it would be good because I'd just be mapping to my tech skill set in my brain, but I think that would be like the most aura thing to me that I could do right now, and I want to do that someday.
So you
That
just
would be
wanna-
fire.
You just want to map a top one that you eventually want to beat.
Yeah, a top one that will take me longer than all the other stuff I've grinded that I made myself with my own patterns and brain.
wait, so you
yeah.
want to do a more painful grind than the already like hella painful grinds that you wanted? You already do.
We'll get into that later.
You're Loki a
that's true.
masochist, bro. I can't lie.
Like literally, bro.
But it'd be so much aura. But yeah, that's.
I mean, it would be aura, but
That's
you're like to go.
that's ultimately, yeah. I think that's ultimately a big plan I want to do. But I also want to get good at other skill sets. It's like,
Yeah.
maybe just like, cause other skill sets I could just play the maps. Like if I could swing it, I can learn it eventually if I just play it enough. But I do also want to like improve physically, which is actually like hard for me to do because I can't just sit down and learn it. It's like I have to train it, you know. And the really long, like, stamina 600 maps and, like, 33, like, shot and stuff, you're sitting there swinging 600, it's just going, you know? That's aura,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I don't love, oh my god. Simple alt map, but the atmosphere it creates with just swinging for that, oh my god, it's so much aura to me. I don't know why. I'd probably
fair.
start playing it and then I'd just be bored, but still, it seems like I watched those plays and, like, the song choices with holds that long and the way that the notes move. Oh, it's so cool looking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I think I've kind of hated on JV for a while, but I think like I say a bunch of shit and then when I actually play it, it's just like, damn, this is actually like not as bad as I was like talking about, you know?
Yeah, and it's the skill set. It's like the skill set that you feel the most in your bones whenever you're playing it, and I like that a lot about like skill sets.
Yeah.
The ones that you feel
don't-
the most.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're
Oh.
good.
Yeah, and then I don't know, and then I like as time went on, like the more you realize like the pain that you get from JV or just like stamina in general, it's like a no pain, no gain like type mindset.
Yeah.
No gain mindset.
Yeah, it's at the end of
That's-
some sessions, I purposefully like really push it or just like play some maps on faster speeds so that I can feel like sore. Not gonna lie, because it's kind of nice. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's like
It's
I bet anyone that does leg, anyone that likes doing leg day in the gym, same reason, bro. It's like you know you did something. You feel
Doing
that you did
JV until
something.
failure.
Yeah.
JV until failure.
Dude, JV until failure. Gotta get my 700 reps in.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not hopping on the JV train anytime soon. Probably ever.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. It's
I don't
it's
think-
not
yeah.
really fun to get into, but once you get into it, it's pretty fun.
Also,
Well, I
it
mean,
is
like-
it is like low-key genetics based. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like, have
yeah,
you
low-key
yeah,
is,
like have you ever heard of like slow twitch versus fast twitch muscle fibers
I-
in sports and like how long
I
long
think-
distance?
I think you mentioned it once or twice.
Yeah, probably
to
yeah,
me, at
probably
least.
while talking with you, but that is 1,000% a thing for JV. It's like basically long distance runners. They have slow activating muscle fibers that have more endurance, and then people that do like Eddie Hall doing 500 kilogram deadlift. He has a bunch of fast twitch muscle fibers which produce more power, but they have less stamina, but they have like less endurance, and that definitely matters for JV and like what BPMs you're good at and stuff.
Yeah,
So some people
Can't even
just-
swing 500.
Yeah,
that's valid.
you're just not built for JV.
I'm really not. Like, not at all.
It's like you're in the
It's
same.
a skill issue.
Not the first speed or shade at Speedy, but you're in like the same tier for Speedy, I think, because she's really good at speed. She could do really long holds, you know. And you think after training for that long, you could do 600, but she starts Flappy Birding on 600 and fighting for her life. So I think
That's low-key mean.
Yeah, I think she lost the lottery for fast twitch and really high BPMs on that.
I have to start Flappy Birding on like 450, and I can't hit it.
That's crazy.
Or I can, but like I run out of stamina in like not even 10 seconds. Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, I think I got
Yeah.
blessed with potential though, because I was able to just like pass some of like the 24 600 overswing maps without ever really playing speed before. So I think I've been blessed with the physical abilities to do the things. I just need to train it.
Lucky you.
I'm sorry. I'm just bullying you. That's all I'm doing.
One trick.
No. Nah, you could do.
What
you
is
could
your
do
favorite
24
map?
auto mapper. My favorite map.
Oh shit!
Um,
sorry, I didn't
no,
interrupt.
you're fine. You're fine. You're
Full
fine.
cut him off.
So, blame the Discord call delay. So, my favorite map, it probably is just anti-heroism. Anti-heroism, I had like a mid experience. It's one of my hardest. I'm not gonna lie. Like Rain God went. I'm just bullying Tide. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
These are the two worst maps of all time, bro.
No.
They're not your favorite.
But Rain God went really well for me. It's like I never really got stuck on anything, and it just was very fluid experience. And then anti-heroism, I just had a lot of fun playing it. Like there's like a really bad left-hand swing in first drop, and 54 is low-key impossible compared to the rest of the map. But it just so happened, like, it just rolled the random chance of it having aura and it being balanced cinematically, you know? It's like,
Cinematically.
yeah, it's like every time you got to the second half, like, the run mattered and it was still hard afterwards, so you had to, it still felt like you had to lock in. So, yeah, like, playing that map, it's, yeah, I think Anti-Heroes is my favorite map. I could not tell you why outside of that, but it just so happened to get lucky with the...
Played it so much.
Yeah, maybe. Stockholm Syndrome. But I just got lucky with, like, the balancing and everything that just feels cinematic whenever you're playing it. But that's probably just me.
One day I'll try and beat it. You're gonna have to coach me, though. One day. Not anytime soon, because the map
Yeah.
looks horrendous. No
I,
offense. Harper.
after what you're saying, I don't know if you could swing 54 at full speed. I'm not gonna lie.
How fast is it?
200...
Oh, is that the scissors?
No, or not really. It's like it's 270 BPM free wide and like 4 wide spam. It's pretty.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty mean, and the timing, and it's really weird, and it swaps timings like 4 times during it in 2 seconds. I don't like it.
Nah, I got it.
You got that,
I
yeah.
just gotta be confident, and then I'll beat it. You know.
Mhm. I think yeah, my favorite map, anti-heroism.
So, if you had any advice, like, to new tech players, what would it be?
So, if you want to get better at the game, the main thing on top of anything else that applies to anything that you want to get better at, get good sleep. Like, this is the #1 thing that matters in life with anything that you want to improve at. Just get good sleep. Whenever you get sleep, that's whenever the brain rewires stuff. You ever heard sleep buff? A lot of people talk about that in GD. It's because it is actually real. and I've experienced it many times. So whenever your brain rewires stuff, and that's like when improvement or like unconscious improvement happens. So just get good sleep. That's really all you need to do. And also, or that's not all you need to do, but that's what you need to do if you're wanting to improve. And by that, I mean if you want to get better, you need to want to improve. You can't just sit there, play a 32 if you're like trying to pass one and just like pass it on slower and then give up. You need to push yourself a little bit, maybe get into some 90% runs, just like constantly just keep pushing it. Don't just like pass maps. You need to actively be playing stuff harder than what you're doing right now. And that's the case with anything really, but yeah, it's just this is the same. There's no like secret cheat code. Just sleep well and just push yourself all the time and you'll get better.
Sleep is underrated.
This is true.
For real. What do you think about the current ranking systems in Beat Saber?
I think CS is cool. I think Saber needs to raise their BPM cap.
That's
And
facts.
yeah. You see, I don't really participate in any ranking system all too much. I just pass stuff. So these are probably like opinions that everyone else has, but if everyone else has them, I guess they're valid. So, and
Yeah,
then
true.
oh, tie in left
Oh.
VC.
See,
What
good.
happened? Oh.
That was
Oh,
not the
shit.
button I meant to click.
That's a wrong button.
It was a misinput.
Oops.
Okay. And then beat leader I think needs to figure out modifiers better.
Yeah.
Said
I
beat
agree.
leader.
But yeah, I think yeah. So I think yeah, CS is like good. I don't know. It's like I don't like the miscellaneous stuff happening. It's still like settling out. So I low-key don't even know what it has entirely been changed. I'm not gonna lie, but like it's
Ah,
working.
Oh yeah.
It's good. And then yeah, Saber BPM cap and B leader needs to figure out modifiers. And yeah, I think that's my thoughts on the current ranking systems.
Those are valid thoughts. It would be really nice. I think I'd probably get more into ranked if like Saber like raised their BPM cap. I mean, it's not just that, of course, but
And
there are
also
other
try to
factors.
figure out like a better curve on Truac or mid speed scores. Those are not ranked.
Yeah.
Those are not ranked well enough, nor have they ever been really. I don't know if you can figure out a good curve for them. But yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could add any feature to Beat Saber, what would it be?
Well, it'd be it'd be custom levels. I think this is what most people would say, but it would open the gates. Beat Saber would be a big game, I think. I have hope that they will do it because I think I said this in the Beanos one and even before that. Like the devs are working on the map editor. Like, why are you working on the map editor with nothing else doing and you're
Yeah,
eluding this big
do
thing
not
that's
want
gonna
that.
happen? Yeah. So they have to be working on the map editor and then they're gonna do it. And I know they can. They can strike some deal with some music service,
Yeah.
like how GD did with Newgrounds and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's possible, but it's getting later into the year, and they're not saying anything. My hopes are going down. My hopes are going down. But that would definitely be the yeah. I don't know if you can get like the 2-for-1 combo, get some good leaderboards going, official leaderboards. That would be good with that. But yeah, that'd be the.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I think Sunsley OST already has leaderboards. They can probably just get a system like that going for new levels. That it wouldn't be like it's like I'm asking for 2 wishes from a genie that gives me 1. But yeah,
It
that
gives you 0.
gives you 0. We're not gonna get custom levels.
Not gonna get anything.
Yeah, but that would be what it is. And then also with custom levels as well, some like leaderboard transfer support from what we currently have, and like just map transfer support from Beat Saber. Maybe just use Beat Saber as the platform already. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be what I would add.
I could
I
be
think-
wrong, but don't they already have like a custom like levels like thing? I just don't know. I know it's bad and it takes 800 years to load, but like, doesn't
I
it do
think I've heard about it.
function?
Yeah, I think I've heard about it, and you can like it's only maybe. I think they do, because in the editor, so you could just make your own levels and play them, and you can only get other people's from them, like sending you the files and stuff, because there's no server or anything. But I think
Exactly,
it
yeah.
does exist, yeah.
Well,
Like if you
custom.
downloaded,
Maybe.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
so if you downloaded like a map off Beat Saver, like Beat Saber. I don't know if anyone still uses that, but like I remember that back in the day, right? Like if you downloaded maps off that, couldn't you just drag the file into your like non-modded custom levels like folder wherever that may be?
No clue at all. I have no clue.
Yeah, so basically I'm pretty sure in on PC VR, I don't think this is on standalone, but I'm pretty sure custom
Definitely not.
levels. Yeah, on custom levels are already a base game feature on PC VR, I'm pretty sure.
There
But
are no leaderboards, though, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, there's no leaderboards, and like you can't download all the maps, of course, because you have to because of Chroma, Vivify, whatever. I
Yeah.
forgot the names, but yeah, but on standalone, I don't think it exists. But on PC VR, I'm pretty sure it's base game.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They just gotta make it like good.
They're working on it. They've thought about the idea. They have made progress to it. You just either do it or this game dies. Come on.
Yeah,
Lock in.
literally.
They need to do anything besides adding crappy updates to like bombs that no one cares about.
Yeah.
That's true, bro. We did
Lock
not need a
in, Beat
bomb
Games,
here.
or this game's gonna be dead in like 5 years. I'm gonna be the only loser playing it still.
I low-key
Yeah.
thought it would be dead like by now, like 3 years ago.
No, this is the type of game that whenever you start playing it, you're like high-key addicted. It's like there's a lot of
Plus-
people who like lurk, and what I mean by that is that they play like once a week because they say they quit, but they still need to get that hit just to play the game sometimes. So they're still like in the community. So it's like even the people who say they quit don't quit. So this
Yeah, I'm
game has a
guilty of
lot of
that.
like this game has like a lot of people just hanging around still somehow. And of course
we
the
also-
hyper fixated, dedicated, autistic people like me.
We also got like the new gens like joining us like every
Yeah,
like couple years or something.
Yeah, I thought I'd be like the final generation of like good tech players, you know. But now we have like Ugly Ape just got a new artist. Shout out to him.
Oh, yeah, I saw
We
that.
have like who is OM Bob? I did not know who this guy was like a year ago, and Luigi Maniotti like a year and a half ago.
I don't even think that guy existed a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy,
Yeah.
I learned about him like not even a year ago.
Yeah,
No
Yeah,
way.
and then there's also Ivy Edward, which
yeah, he's been playing for a while. He was like the #1 BL stand-alone player whenever I started playing. I remember looking for that, and it was him. So he was around for a while, but Challenge Tech, he's locked in now on that.
oh wow, I actually didn't know that.
I didn't even know who Kayak was until he passed pattern test.
No one did really.
Yeah, I know. But like apparently he was like good. Like he was pretty known.
Mm-hmm.
I just had no idea.
What accomplishment are you most proud of? Oh,
Is he gonna rejoin?
um,
You need to
Bro,
stop
Probably
clicking
why
that
does he
button,
keep
bro.
kicking? I didn't click anything that time. It just kicked me from the call, I swear.
I
I didn't even
don't know.
click anything. No, I'm being so serious. The first time it was an accident, but that time I didn't even press anything. Like I don't know why it just kicked me.
I don't know. I guess Discord just hates you. What was the question?
what
Sorry.
accomplishment are you most proud of? It's all good.
See, there's a lot of. I think it's most proud of. So this is like slightly different from most favorite, like slightly. And I think that's enough of a difference between proud versus favorite that I think my most proud pass is Bugawashi. So I think I think that is my most proud pass.
The biggest jump.
Yeah, Bukawashi. That map has so much aura.
It's
just
bad,
like-
but it has aura. The
It's
song
bad,
100% carries it, but it
The
still does have
song-
aura.
It's a good
The
map,
s-
man. It's still like top 1 diff spike in the middle of the map for no reason.
Yeah, there's resets in the middle of those sliders, bro.
It's a good map
That's
minus
true.
the notes placed.
Yeah,
It's just the song.
it's just the song, bro.
Yeah.
It's all it is. Nah, the balancing of it is a little bit cinematic as well, like anti-heroism. It's like every run past a certain point, like still feels like it means something. It's not like perfectly, like it rolled a good difficulty roulette where it isn't perfectly balanced all the way through, but still makes the runs feel meaningful. So Maybe that's what
Yeah,
carries
'cause
it.
it's one hard part in the whole thing.
Oh,
And then
bro,
I guess the ending's a little,
the
messed up.
104, yeah, the rhythmical drop and the sliders are low-key like comparable to each other. I'm not gonna lie. It's not one part
The
that's an
sliders,
outlier.
I hate to be that guy, but the sliders were free.
The
Huh.
sliders, they're not free. I
They
mean,
weren't free,
they're
but they weren't
learnable.
hard.
What
They
middle
weren't-
part?
Yeah,
What middle part are you talking about then?
I'm talking about the rhythmical.
Yeah,
Oh,
the rhythmical
the
is,
104.
like, top
Yeah,
one.
The
I can
rhythmical
say that first.
is
Yeah.
2 times harder than the slider.
Yeah.
at
I think
least,
the-
bro.
This might be a hot take of mine, but I think the pawls are the hardest part of Bukawashi.
I don't.
The
I think
Balls.
The ones after like the
Oh,
rhythmical.
the 3 wide balls, the 2 3
No, no,
wide
no, no,
balls.
no, no.
that's it?
Like
No.
right after the rhythmical drop, before the slider drop, there's like some where they're either on the very top right lanes or top left lanes, and you're swinging like inwards on them.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
remember this.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's a part where like everyone finds free, but I just had the worst skill issue on. But I was in a VC with Beanos one day, and he also struggled on those pawls, and he found a strat for it, and then I like passed it next attempt.
Yeah.
It was really
What was
fucking.
the strat?
I don't know. I just kind of swung them and it worked.
It was like tanking them somehow. I forgot.
Hmm.
I'd have to look at my replay. But
Yeah.
I'll save this for my interview.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah,
Now I'm
very-
really
most
curious
proud.
as to what you're talking about, because I don't remember there being pawls except for the 3 wide ones.
So, it's like, it goes like, boom, wait. I don't know how to explain it, bro.
Nice try, bro. Nice try.
Nice try. I tried my best, bro. I tried to explain it. I could not simulate a pitched up anime woman voice.
It's at
So
like
by the end-
132.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 130?
It's like right before the sliders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
no,
no.
these are so... Oh.
They're like 6
I
notes
remember.
long. They're like 6 notes long, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I never died here.
Poor
I know, bro.
Insolix.
I think Saber fan and Speedy saw that I did that, and they said like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, delete your account now, bro." Like,
Bro,
Nah, low-key,
yeah.
the ending is kind of scary. Not like they're angular at the end, but like, you know the inline streams?
Yes,
like, not
bro.
Inline inverted streams.
Yeah,
Those are hella
GMS.
scary.
Yeah, give me song requests. Gave me W comps of those. He told me to comprehend them like they're sliders, and I passed the map like 2 days after he said that. So shout out to
Damn.
GMSMR. He coached me on something.
GMSO, that's a niche name. I'm
That is
not
a
even
niche
gonna
name.
lie. Like,
He was
what
locked.
happened to that person?
He's just like he doesn't have his headset right now. He's in like college or something. That's what he's up to.
He didn't bring it?
Oh,
He didn't bring it. Yeah.
Nah.
That's what he's up to. But yeah, him, Switchronic, and one other person that, one other person that I might mention the story of later. That's kind of insane. It's the craziest thing that's happened to me in the game. That yeah, those are the people that were locked into my Bugawashi streams.
That's valid, bro. Yeah, but going back to the polls, bro. I mean, English, you gotta lock in, bro. You can't lie. You can't
Fully
lie.
Ega, bro.
wait,
Nah.
watch my replay. I
Kidding,
saw
I'm
you
kidding.
pass TS yesterday. Wait,
Yeah, he repassed it like first try at VCOV just to flex on me, bro. It'd take
Bro,
me like
I got
it would take
not
me
to
like
flex
2
on you,
days
bro.
to
You just said I
repass
should
it.
play it.
True,
Yeah,
I
not
did
the
probably jokingly say it, but you still repassed
got-
it in 1 try, bro.
I got
Oh,
jump
come
scared
on.
by the 3 wide balls. I forgot about them.
Yeah, that's real.
But like, I remember when I first beat the map, I think I fluked the ending in lines, or maybe I died there once, but those were hard.
And then right after
I
that, this
remember-
guy got to the last drop of normal vicious heroism in 1 try. Like, okay, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's like the only hard part, to be fair.
It's not.
It really is. Like, no offense, I know you're trying to beat it now, but like, it's like way harder than everything else. Everything else is like 30 difficult.
No,
maybe even less.
everything else is weird. There's like weird mapping in it. The last drop is like the one thing that I can get a nice flow going on it, where I just start swinging it. Everything else, like, there's one note that interrupts me randomly in my flow.
That's like, that ending is like your thing, bro. That's what you grind and that's what you get good at. So like that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, no offense, but your sight reading
Yeah.
abilities are not very good. But once you
They're
like,
a
learn
1
a
out
map,
of 10.
like you know that map forever.
Yeah,
You're never forgetting it.
this is
Like
true.
for me, it's low key the opposite. Usually, like sometimes I can remember a map, like
Mhm.
Fukawashi apparently.
The only things I'm gifted in are just like not getting mind blocked and just having insane memory retention on stuff between sessions.
Yeah, but like even if I do learn a map, I just rely on sight reading low key.
That's crazy to me.
Except for like specific angles, like
Mhm.
on. I can't even think of a good example, but like, okay, how about this? I know finale, the entire first part, even though it's much easier and everything else. Like I never practiced that at all. I just relied on sight reading. Oh, I know a good example. The intro to Third Time's Unlucky.
Ooh,
Like the intro to that, the very like intro, I only sight read, never
only sight
practiced it.
read and you could just do it. That's
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
because I don't know why. I don't know why, but like obviously the drop, like I had to learn.
Mhm. It's just the
But
different
like,
ways that we learn the game and how our brains are structured.
mhm. Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like even though we're playing the same categories, like we're completely different players. So weird to think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next one. What are some hobbies or games that you play outside of Beat Saber?
So, I used to be I used to be a top player in quite a few games. Like I used to grind Halo Infinite whenever that came out, and I was like a top controller player for a while before it died in 2 weeks. That game,
Shoot,
yeah, that was ore though. And I've always been like
that's some crazy lore.
all the old Halo games. I've always been like a top player in them. And there was another game I did tournaments for. It's like a really niche, really niche indie game. Or actually, I guess not. It was like the best-selling indie game on the Xbox 360. That game, I had like probably a few thousand hours in, and I was a top player in that game. And then also
What game is that?
Minecraft, Murder Miners. Did I never say the name of it? I just said it was a really niche indie game. Yeah,
No, he didn't.
Murder Miners. Have you ever
Never
heard of
heard
that
of it.
game? Yeah, really tiny game. Um, and then there's a Minecraft game. There's another question that asks if if my mindset transfers. I'm gonna save that game for whenever I talk about this. And then there's also like
Stop cheating.
yeah, there's also a game like Spelunky 2 that I grinded that game a lot, and I recently had to drop it because I don't have time anymore. I've been having to drop all these other games, and yeah, those are like a lot of games that I've grinded and been like top players in, and they're all like different categories from FPS to platformers and stuff. And now it's just Beat Saber or whatever game that my friend group's playing at any moment. It's like I don't really play games by myself anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like Kerbal Space Program a little bit, but yeah.
Hmm.
Also Sea of Thieves. Loki locked in on that game for a little bit, but then the friend group I was playing it with went inactive, and now I just don't like play it by myself ever because I'm any free time I have where I'm not playing Beat Saber or like grinding something, I'm probably in VC with you playing Garden Warfare now. Unironically,
Uh-huh.
like that is what that free time is being used for now.
Could be doing anything if we were playing PvZ.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then
I don't know
hobbies.
if I'm.
I like what were you saying?
I was literally about to say I don't know if I said it or not, but hobbies as well. But you literally started talking about it, so never
Yeah,
mind.
and then yeah, hobbies outside of the games I play. I like to do hiking a lot. I go on trips quite often, and I like go out and drive for a few days and like sleep in my car to save money and stuff, and like just climb
Sure.
stuff in mountains by myself. Actually, I've only done it
Damn.
once by myself, but actually no, I did. I don't know. I do it with one family member sometimes. I've probably done that like 4 times, and then like a few times by myself. But there's also a big trip I went on with my friends where we just like went to State High Point and just like went around and went on like 8 different trails, and it was horrible. But I'd say I've done that just barely enough for it to be considered a hobby, and I really enjoy it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
What's
a little
like
bit.
Damn.
the highest like mountain or hike you've done?
Um,
Highest you've gone.
Probably it was the I forgot the name of the mountain. It was the State High Point of Vermont. So in the
You don't have to say
Appalachians.
the place if you don't want to. Like maybe
Yeah,
it's near you or something. But like, how high do you know?
4,400 feet.
Wow.
Damn.
MSL.
Or was it 4,200? I don't know. It was over 4,000
4,000 MSL.
uh feet
No,
from
like
sea
mean
level.
sea level. Like
From sea
okay.
level. Yeah, yeah, from sea level.
Yeah, I should
Took
be
me a
careful
second
about that.
to remember what that meant.
Yeah, sorry.
So yeah, the hiking and That's low-key it. Gaming's kind of like my one major hobby I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I have free time that I'm not just goofing off with my friends somewhere or something, or we aren't just like at some restaurant eating, I'm probably just here grinding a game, or just playing Garden Warfare with you and VC. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
those are JohnTron's hobbies.
It is awesome.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Um, Cookie dough or like Reese's peanut butter. One of those two.
Valid.
Yeah. But low-key, it's like peppermint's really good too. Mint's really good. Bubblegum had that recently. I think who said was bubblegum was their favorite or one of their favorites? I like remember hearing that and I got some, and that's pretty good too. So yeah, I'm just an ice cream enjoyer, but yeah, I think peanut butter stuff's my favorite. I'm a peanut butter head.
Yeah, dude, ice cream is like, I think a top one dessert. I can't even lie. Like, okay, earlier, I think, okay, so for those of you who don't know, because this is this is a private VC, but we were in a VC for like three or so hours before we even like started recording.
It's because
just
we're
playing
friends.
Geometry Dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're best
We're
buds.
friends. We're best
We're day
buds.
ones, bro. And yeah, and then like in the middle of that, like I didn't tell y'all, but like my mom got me some ice cream,
That's
and
bro.
it was like buttercream pretzel or some shit, and it was like she was amazing.
That's awesome. I need to try that. What is the butterscotch? I bet there's butterscotch ice cream, and I love butterscotch.
Butterscotch is goated.
Yeah. I need to get myself some butterscotch ice cream someday. I bet it exists.
Oh yeah. I love butterscotch, but this might be a hot take. I don't think it belongs in everything, or I don't think the flavor belongs in everything.
That's
because
true.
there's some like, okay, so I drink a lot of coffee. All right, I'm a caffeine addict, and there's this butterscotch coffee, and I don't know that shit. I love butterscotch, but I think that shit tasted horrible. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know,
really drink
maybe-
any coffee. I just kind of hate it, so I feel like I just like, but yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, wait, did you say butterscotch coffee, or did I just like generate coffee from nowhere?
No, he said.
Yeah, no, I said yeah, butterscotch coffee.
Okay,
You got
coffee,
that
yeah.
right.
Okay.
No, you're not the beacon. Alright. What's your favorite song or artist? This question is from Noodles.
Yeah. So I low-key don't really listen to music, you know? Like, so I mean, like I do, but I don't really. You're not gonna catch me just like laying in bed at night or just like having nothing open but like music and just like listening to it for the music. Sometimes I have it on in the background for things, but only like probably like 2 hours out of every week I actually listen to it. So it's probably just like it's probably just like Fugawashi or something in Beat Saber that made me feel the most cool while playing it. Like I'm not gonna lie.
Top one Bukawashi fan.
It's like the one, yeah. It's like some song. It's that I probably and I think there's also like, or never mind. But yeah, it's probably just that or some like game OST that I've like that produced like the coolest feeling for me while playing it or experiencing it in that game, because I never really listened to music for the music. It just has to have something tied to it.
miracle. It's a miracle it's not anti-heroism.
Anti-heroism's good, but top one category stand.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the last, I think, 3 or so people that we had on, nobody knew who the Impractical Jokers were, and I know you don't either, but who is
Oh my
your
goodness.
favorite Impractical Joker?
It has to be Sal, bro. Such a good name.
That's Sal.
That's
That's
a dummy
Sal.
name.
We need to watch it in Practical Jokers in VC sometime.
Saibao.
Yeah.
Saibao. Sometime we need to
Says-
do that. Surely it's like on Amazon Prime or something, and you could just like pull it up on screen share. I don't know.
We could
Oh,
just
pretty-
pirate it, or I
True.
mean, we wouldn't do that.
Well, we would never. Well,
We
it
wouldn't.
was
do
me.
that.
It was the win.
That was not
Bro,
the
you-
win, bro.
Why does no one watch Practical Jokers? Y'all gotta lock in.
Yeah, everyone, dude, I'm gonna be so honest. Everyone who has gotten on, y'all need to lock in.
On everything. Y'all are
like
missing
for
out.
real.
Yeah.
Y'all need to watch. We need to host. We need to put you on some peak, bro. Like,
I need to see it.
on
Yeah.
on everything you actually do.
We all need to lock in.
All right. Ugly Ape question: How do you put in 11,111 attempts into something and not want to never touch this game after more than 50?
So whenever other people ask me this, I just say that it's like, it's what I enjoy, or it's just that I'm autistic. But I need to like, I need to. I feel like now would be, like, why do I enjoy it? I think it's from. So, how do I say this? So I didn't have like the greatest childhoods of all time. Oh no, top one, worst thing ever. It's fine. But I think from a lot of the time that I was kind of just in my room with nothing but an Xbox. And grinding games, I think, just got imprinted like on me from then. And it was like during whenever you have like, it was during like whenever I was still like just about conscious, you know, but you still like, or it's like whenever your personality develops. And that was just like overlapping with me just like grinding room games in my room by myself. And now it's like low-key just like I need to be doing something, you know? And grinding something in a game like gives me something to do, you know? It gives me like a goal to reach while also relaxing and playing a game at the same time. And I think that like was just like imprinted on me from the before times. And the reason why I chose Beat Saber and not just like Geometry Dash is because Beat Saber, like, you put on a headset and you go into another world and you can feel it whenever you're hitting the maps, you know? It's like
shit.
it's top one like escapism, and I think that's why Beat Saber I chose as like my number one median for experiencing such things, you know, as grinding maps for a while. Because I have grinded other games, or actually no, I think this was the, or wait, no, there's another question for that I would say that game for, but yeah, I think that's how I do it, and not get bored. It's just like how I it's like how I played games back whenever I was a kid that just happened whenever I was the most imprintable person and like my personality was developing. And why it's Beat
That's
Saber
actually
is
a really
because
good
it's
answer.
top one escapism. Yeah.
It's a good answer. So wise.
So wise. So such thinker.
Literally.
Yeah, and I get what you mean about the. Shoot, what was I gonna say? Second time this has happened now. About what you said about like you always need something to do. Like I need something to do, otherwise I just get bored.
Yeah.
And then I'm bored. I get bored and then I'm bored. That's good comms. But
Yeah.
I know you get what I mean. Probably.
Yeah.
I hope.
So yeah, I think that's about like the most depth I can get into that without becoming too personable or too personal with that answer. But yeah, I think that is why the JonTron BS has played anti-heroism 16,000 times.
Did your name come from the famous YouTuber JonTron, or was it a Johnny original? And this question is from MGK Nominator.
What does that mean?
So there's a
Johnny
YouTuber-
original.
What is a Johnny original?
A Johnny original is an original thought
Like-
for me, bro.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So are you familiar with like JonTron, like the YouTuber?
Tyan, I am.
Oh, okay.
Why do you say my name?
Cause are you familiar with them, Tyan? Cause like I know who it is.
No.
So that's
No.
who. Okay, yeah. Basically, there's a YouTuber that has the same name as me, and everyone says that I have stolen their name. But
Should I know who it is?
Nah, probably not. I mean, he's like an old generation. He's like a generation of people before us. He was like OG YouTuber. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably why. Yeah, that's why this question's pretty much being asked if I stole the name of a YouTuber. And no, from the Murder Miners game, there's one person on there I knew that just started calling me JonTron randomly, and I just liked it, so it stuck. Like that's
Oh, hell
that's
yeah.
literally the only reason. He just started calling me JonTron, and it was history. It was history. I liked it too much.
Oh, it's this guy. Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he has some memes or like
Yeah.
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 He's also what happened? There was like some drama. He's also like, people say he's like a top 1 Nazi, and now I have some people who think that I am because he was, and we're sharing the same name. Like, insane little deviation there, but that's like what I
Some
have to live
crazy
with this
correlation.
name, bro. Like, it's so stupid. I'm a Nazi now, guys.
Huh?
Bro.
Yep, you got caught.
Yeah, but that's how I got my name. Just some random guy on an indie game on the Xbox 360 just started calling me JonTron, and it stuck.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, did you say this before? I never heard this. Wait,
I did
hold
say
on.
that. I did say this. I just said this earlier.
Wait,
Yeah,
was I like tuned out?
maybe, but on I think it's
I-
like as you were looking up JonTron, but yeah, it's
Oh,
like
shit,
on
my bad.
that game Murder Miners I
Sorry,
mentioned
sorry.
before. Yeah, some person on like a team that I was on just started calling me JonTron and it just stuck. I liked
Why?
it because I liked it. I don't know why he started calling
Yeah,
me
no, but why do
JonTron.
you? Oh,
I don't know.
what was
It's
your
just
Xbox name?
um. It had Loki as the location of where I live in it. I'm not gonna lie. Or
Oh,
well,
okay.
actually,
You
I
live in
where I
Medion
did
Square.
live, and I'm kind of, I'm like, it was Wichita Johnny 14, and
Okay, so
and yeah,
well,
and
I was
then
gonna
my
say,
real name is not it's shocking information, but my real name, first name is John. You would never believe that.
wow,
So he just started calling
Yeah.
me JonTron. It stuck
That's crazy.
forever.
yeah. So I was gonna say, if he started calling you JonTron and there was no John in your name, that would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Johnny wasn't my name, and they called me John. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Okay, my bad. I missed that. Sorry.
No, you're all
It
good.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you know what? I'll piggyback off that. EpicShade asked, "Why do you have his name?"
'Cause I'm a fan.
Wow. You hear
Next
that,
question.
EpicShade? All right. That was pretty quick. Okay.
I don't know what else to say about that. Like, I don't know, bro. Why do I have that? Like, there you go. That's why I told you already. All right, I'll just swap it. I'm a fan of him now. Sure. There you go.
Okay. What if
Damn.
he's a fan of you?
Oh.
He is. He is. He loves me.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty yeah, in the April Fools episode, last time you said that he was like stalking you and shit. So
No, that was a joke. That was a joke. But yeah.
maybe it's a possibility, we don't know. But question from Oddmac, are you going to go for 35?
Yes. I am playing.
Ooh.
I am playing Invisible Frenzy. That is, and it is significantly harder. It is. Yeah, it'll be 35. Yeah, I am. I'm playing it.
Is it like
The-
considered a top one right now? Like, is it harder than Berserk?
I've thought about this a little bit, but from the way how Saber fan has described it, and from my own experience on it, it's so much harder. I need to play Lolita, but I think it's harder than Lolita. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Damn.
it's 300 BPM, like full free wide angular, like with streams, and it has like palm up. It has like palm up harsh, like crosshand palm streams in the middle that I low key can't do. So it's probably free for everyone else that would ever play the map, but it's hard, bro. So
Wait, who
yeah.
mapped it?
Ulmer did.
Harper, right?
Ulmer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
So
Well, that's
imagine,
why-
yeah, just like imagine grass, but more
Sorry, Ulmer.
complex, 300 BPM, and it's like 5 minutes long.
Sounds
Oh,
like
wow.
Matt.
Yeah, it's really hard. I'm playing it and it's like, it's like Ring God. Comparing it to Ring God, like I've played it enough. I'm washed at Ring God because it's been like a month and a half or like 2 months since I played it. So I'm washed at Ring God, but I've been playing this map for like 2 weeks now, and even now, after being washed in Ring God, I can just go and load up Ring God and do last drop to the end like on command. And this map, I can't even begin to do any of the drops on 85% speed. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah.
hard math. I mean, I
So-
tried Lolita on 50. Obviously, it's not my skill set at all, but like,
Yeah.
bro, I could not do it.
I
It's
think-
just too fast.
Yeah, I think, yeah. But I'm only saying that because it's only from the way how it's been described. I don't know. Saber fan's pretty good at the game, and every time that someone says, Is it harder than Invisible Frenzy for Berserkers? He just says absolutely not, I think. So it's significantly harder, I think, than that.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
I do have a question. I don't know if you know or not, but like, what I know Berserkers is obviously hard, but like, what part about it makes it 35? Like, I had
um
the same question for Lolita. Like, how is that 35 and not 34? I mean, I played that obviously, and it's the top one most impossible thing ever, but also it's not my skill set. So like, I
yeah.
don't actually know.
I
Berserkers I
haven't
also haven't played yet, so maybe if I do play it, I'll know. But like,
yeah, I haven't played any of them. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like this is entirely based on other opinions. I think it's harder than Lolita. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
But
I've played the
yeah,
easier diffs, like the easier maps of it.
yeah,
I haven't played the 32 yet because it's low key just a horrible map.
yeah. I think that's probably why Berserker's is that hard from looking at it. It's just like it's just hyper buffed slop from a mapper who's made the same map like 20 times.
100 times. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like hyper buffed slop. Like they just kept re-rolling, making the map until it just so happened to be hard, you know. And it's just
Yeah.
horrible because I bet it's horrible because of that. It has
It's
aura
like
though,
four
because it's
different
been
maps
around
with
for
like 5
forever.
diffs in every single one. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
It has been
But
around a long time. That is true.
yeah, I think that's probably why Saber did it for 35. It's like the one map that every like tech player, like angular tech player that's good at the game knows, because it's everywhere. But yeah, I think
Yeah.
it just being horrible is probably why it's 35. But looking at it, it doesn't look that hard. I need to play it though.
Yeah, but that's what I thought. But like same with
Mhm.
Alita, and that is like
Yeah,
the
let me
art
play it.
thing ever.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play it at some point. Even though it'll probably just be
Mhm.
like Rain God. It's just a bunch of like individual note angles, and I'll memorize it, and then I can do it. So
I'm
I don't
not
know.
gonna lie. I'm not playing that crap. It looks horrible.
Yeah, you need to wait
At
for a
least
different
not
35
anytime
drop
soon.
for you to do it.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna pass 35. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I feel like I'm pretty skill capped. I could probably get 34 eventually, but I really don't think I'm getting 35.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
I just
someday.
don't think. You know what? I know the problem. It's because I'm too old actually. Kim knows the only one who could ever get 35 from now on.
Yeah. Okay, bro.
He's got the child buff.
Yeah. Then no, the child buff actually is real. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Exactly.
like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, because I grind this game so much, but I low-key am like, they're still improving faster than I am. I am improving pretty quickly at the game for, like, because I'm
Lucky.
19, so I think I'm probably, like, the fastest improving player in ratio to how old I am, you know? But still, like, yeah, it does
That would
matter,
make
but,
sense.
yeah, it does matter. Like, young kids, they got that neuroplasticity buff.
Yeah.
But you can't
Alright,
not
so
improve from being old. Like you get better
or so you say.
until you're like 35. I'm probably
35, you think is the cap? So you
yeah.
think at 34 you
I
can still
think
get better?
yeah. I'm thinking 35. You fall off.
Yeah, you're
If
out of your
any of
mind.
us would even care about this game still by then, or any game for that fact.
Right. Waffle wants to know, do you just memorize every single atom in every note?
Yes. Every note's made out of silicon, by the way. Like they're just silicon. They're like sand or they're like
Good to know.
glass. Yeah. And that's why they like that's why whenever you chop them, they make such sharp shapes whenever you hit them because it's only straight lines. So I do just memorize every single atom in the notes. They're made out of glass.
Wow. I'm gonna keep that in mind because maybe it'll make me better at the game actually. Now that I know what the notes are made of.
Yeah, this will help you this will help you hit the notes.
That's what I was thinking.
Dude, if they were made out of like titanium, sabers just bounce off of them. They should have had that as a modifier.
That'd
You
be
have to
aura.
swing hard enough.
Yeah,
That'd be tough.
that'd be aura.
Okay, so this question is from Pink, and I'm pretty sure you already answered this, but I will still ask it anyway. Do you have the same Beat Saber mentality, like putting a shit ton of like attempts into maps, but in other games?
Yes. So the other game, this is probably the hardest thing I've done in my life in this other game. I, I haven't told anyone else this, but this other game that I played competitively was Minecraft Bedrock on the Hive. It was Def Run.
Oh my god, I
Most
remember.
most
Oh,
random poll ever. But I was a competitive player on this back in the COVID times. Whenever whenever there was like a billion people playing it, and there's like 48k active players on the server. And I basically there's a monthly leaderboard, like many other games probably. It's just how many wins have you gotten in that month, and I wanted the world record and the wins for that. So the first world record I got was 10,000 wins in a month. To put this in comparison for how much time it takes to get that, it takes about 3.5 hours for 100 wins, and I got 10,000 in a
Wow.
month.
What was second,
Damn.
like, that you got the world record?
What?
What was like second place that you beat?
Like 4K.
Holy! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
God.
So
Wipe
basically,
the floor with them.
yeah. So that was the first time I did that, and that was that
First time?
wasn't. Yeah, I'll get into that. So that was an experience. There were like, because I had to do like normal human activities while doing that, and I think I averaged like 16 days of playtime in 1 month to do that,
Holy!
or
That's
like
crazy.
yeah, close to that, because it was inconsistent with the like win ratio I was saying earlier. Because I'd be like, I'd stay. I was embarrassed I said this, but like, or I'm gonna say this, but it's like I stayed up for like 4 days straight once just playing the game. Like,
Actually,
Yeah.
I
yes.
could never.
I was just sitting there. I have like funny stories with another friend group who was, I actually met them through this game, and we constantly joke about it still. It's like, I used to, have you ever heard of like micro sleeping? It's probably happened to you guys honestly, but it's, you stay up for so long, you just like lose consciousness for a few seconds at a time. So I just like phase out of existence, and I'd wake up just running into a wall, because the game is all you do is you just run to the end. So I
I did
just
that
like,
earlier.
God.
yeah, I
I
just
did
would
that earlier while I was on
micros.
GD.
Yeah, yeah, but I just like, yeah, I think you need to get some more sleep, bro. But I would just
I
like
definitely do.
micro sleep that, or I would micro sleep, but I'd try to willpower myself to be awake, so I'd start dreaming IRL, and I like started running through a map backwards for like 10 seconds, but I was like imagining I discovered like a new swag route on the map.
Yeah,
And
you are tweaking.
that, yeah, that was yeah, that was really hard. Oh yeah, if you want proof of this, go back and look. There's a website for it for anyone curious. I low-key don't know if this is the month. No,
Do
I
you
think
still
it
have the
is.
world record?
I do. Well, I'll get into that for the other time I did this.
The other. Oh,
So,
I have a good question. Would
Why?
you play like, cause the Hive is on like mobile, right? Like,
yeah,
did you
I'm like a
play on
bit.
mobile or did you like
I've
connect a controller or something?
I played on my Xbox One and my laptop
That's ball. That's ball.
because I'd you can vote for what maps that there would be, so I just like have my alt with me in a party with me, so I can get double the voting power, and I just vote for short maps to try and optimize it, but it still would like, yeah, that still made like no difference. Did I mention why? Because like, yeah, because I got more play. Like if you just did the math for like 3 hours and 30 minutes per 100 wins, it probably still would be more, because during the night while I was playing, less people would be on, so I'd be trying to queue like Asia and EU just to get lobbies starting faster, and sometimes lobbies would just not start, so I'd just be sitting there in the hub for like a minute waiting for people to join per match. Those are dark ages. And then yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
where was I gonna go with that? Yeah, the month that I did that, they have a website for the leaderboard, so you can look. I think I'm still like top 15 all time, like 6 years later from that. From just like playing for those few months. Wichita Johnny 14, and the monthly leaderboard was July 2020. That's when it went down. So yeah, and then I did it. I lost the world record by 1 win to some Australian dude. So then I did it again, and got 12,000 wins in a month when I had a family trip happen for 4 days of that month. So I couldn't. It that is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Holy cow.
I can't imagine any job or like presentation or anything I have to do will be harder outside of that. So
Mhm.
yeah, I got 12k wins, and I had 4 less days that month. But that month had 31 days because it was like what, like they're like March. Is that the month of like? Am I stupid? Or is it March with 31 days? I think it is.
Yeah, March has 31 days.
Yeah, it was March. Yeah, it was March of 2021, 2022. I think it was March. Yeah, March of 2022. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that leaderboard. But yeah, that was like after I did it that time, I I had to like rearrange my whole room to dissociate myself from that environment that I was doing that in. That was low-key not good. I was not like I was too young back then to know that, but that was bad. So that's yeah, that's some gaming stories that are similar to the anti-heroism mindset, but more extreme. Oy.
I'm on the website. What? There's different seasons of the Bed Wars thing. Is that what it was?
Some Bed Wars? No, it was Def Run. They've done a lot of
Oh,
updates by then.
you said Bed
Yeah.
Wars, my bad.
Yeah, it was Def Run, not Bed Wars.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you can go there and look. And then I technically lost the world record, I think, or to the same guy that beat me before. He got 14K, but everyone is accusing him. Like, there's no proof, I don't think, or it hasn't come out, but everyone's accusing him of multi-accounting with one other person. So, yeah. So in my heart, my that horrible month, I still have the world record. Someone might beat me by then, but if they did, no one's told me. So, I don't know. I feel like
No, you
someone
can't
would tell
check
me.
July.
You can't check
check
July
July.
anymore?
It
Hold
only
on.
goes down to January 2025.
Let me look at this. Hive tools.
Unless I'm on the wrong thing.
Let me look. So are you on hivetools.app/leaderboarddr?
Oh wait, I found you.
Oh, you
Wait,
found me?
Are you 14 or 41 or 44?
I am. Oh my god, people have games. People have. Samcraft has 160,000.
Yeah.
He just hasn't started playing the. He just hasn't stopped playing the game. This is the guy I lost to as well, for that. No, that guy 100% multi accounts, but I am. No way, I'm 44 now. Where am I? Where's Wichita Johnny 14?
I see you, 21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, that's me. 47K games played, 40th place. That's me. And that's the all-time, and I haven't played the game in like 5 years. I'm still that high. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
that's
didn't know
me,
you
and
were
you can find like the
Death Run
months.
goat.
I was the Def Run GOAT on Bedrock Edition, the Hive, and I got most of my wins in just only 2 months out of everyone else that played it for years.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So and then out of anyone who's used their brains, another thing I'm gonna pivot into this mindset working. You're probably wondering how I had that much free time, and yeah, that goes into like the bad childhood. Oh no, but yeah, another thing that my mindset has helped with whenever I became very self-conscious at a young age, and from sitting at home with that much time just to play video games, as you can imagine, social like things kind of became an issue because I never like experienced it, and I realized if I'm bad at talking to people, I could just force myself to talk to people and it'll get better. So I did. And that's kind of like how I fixed a lot of problems with things. So that might be a little bit too personal for the Saber Sh podcast, but I mean, like, this question in itself, it's like, I bet he's asking this thinking if I'd say something like with my grades or something, and it definitely has applied there. Yeah. Because it's kind of like, yeah, I guess I could just say the other game, but he's definitely asking that question, like wondering with like other life achievements. Because I think I've even talked about it with Pink before. But, yeah.
I mean, he said games in specific.
Yeah, but I think I've also talked about it with him before. And it's like people constantly joke about, what if I just did this with a job? So yeah,
What
there
if you just
go.
put 16,000 days into a job?
Yeah, but
You could have 16,000 monies.
it definitely, yeah, but it definitely does. Yeah, I've definitely done that with some things before, but I don't need all the monies. I just wanna like get out of the income bracket that my family's been in. I want to be able to take my kids to Disney World. That's all I want. That's the JonTron life
Yeah.
goal. All right, next question.
It's a good goal. All right. When are you bringing back Tron Clan? in
Tron
27?
clan. So this is a random clan that some kid back in the Bugawashi days just made for me, and it was like,
He made for
er,
you? Do you know who
yeah.
it was?
It was, hold on, there's some Geometry Dash player. They were like low-key cracked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like
Cracked it.
Yeah, cracked GD. They had like cognition as their hardest.
Shoot.
Let me find the
Damn.
server because the server still exists. The official Tron clan. So it was some guy named I Sell Problems, but it's like Ruby, I think he was called back then. Have you ever heard of that guy in the GD community?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think so.
that's who made it, and there was like oh no, I just broke the Discord overlay. It's fine,
Oh.
but there were yeah, there were just like a few people that joined that, like Chloria's in there, 27, and one other pedo that I have a very crazy story with that I'll probably share
Oh.
later. Yeah,
Oh.
little jump scare, but yeah, it was just some goofy thing that like some actual 14-year-old that really liked me at the time did. So yeah, that's the Tron clan, and it will not be brought back.
W that guy.
Damn.
No John clan returning.
That
Aw,
is unfortunate.
that is
Why
really
is that? You just don't want to
unfortunate.
make one?
I just don't want to make like there are not enough people that care about JonTron BS for a clan to be warranted to be made.
They'll all join.
You'll
Bro, I
join,
joined too.
maybe,
Or you
maybe,
just need us 3. That's it. And 27 as well. It seems like he wants to join.
maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
you already got like a handful of people.
You got 3 whole people, or 4 including you.
4 whole
Yeah,
people,
bro.
maybe,
I'm
maybe,
sure hella people would join.
maybe. If I ever want to set aside like 4 hours to set up a server and a BL thing, maybe, and like a Discord Twitch bot. Because that's like the
No,
main
bro,
reason
let me
people
know.
want me to do it. Like a bunch of people want me to make a server to ping them whenever I go live, since I'm like the only like player, not really top, because like skillfully I'm not like a top Angular player. It's just like my potential after I play something for long enough, I do really hard stuff. I'm like the only Angular tech player that streams that can do stuff that hard. So
Yeah.
I mean, I just see
yeah,
on Discord, like, it says that you're live.
yeah. But some people
Yeah,
do want me
same.
to make a stream ping server. All right, next question.
I
think
think
that's
that's
all.
actually all of the questions.
That
Really?
was the
Was,
last one.
I think so. I mean,
I
What
don't
about
see
like
any more.
the what about like the stupidest thing? Did you add that in there?
stupidest thing. Wait, what do you mean?
Like stupidest thing we've done in Beat Saber. I said you should add that into the thing for everyone. I'm sad,
Oh, I
but I
forgot
have
to
one.
add that.
Yeah, I have one story for this. So, I don't know why I thought of this right before this happened, but
Hey, hold on. What's the question?
stupidest thing I've ever done in Beat Saber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
also want to add that to the list while you're at it, and also add in the craziest thing so I can just say this one story. I think those are two questions that will be good for anyone. But stupidest thing I ever done in Beat Saber. This was like really early, like after March 2020, like the Def Run month. This was I got back into Beat Saber because I started playing it in February, and then I obviously couldn't play it for that month, so I started getting back into it, and like young JonTron was a different beast, bro. Like I wanted to do anything to like get better at the game. So, um, this I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's actually so funny. So I had this necklace, and
I have no idea where this is going.
yeah, so I would like have this full routine every time I hopped on Beat Saber, and I'd have like this necklace, and every time I'd put on this necklace, I would like say to myself, "This makes me better at Beat Saber." So I was trying to like placebo myself into getting into this certain like mindset every time I hopped on Beat Saber to make me better. And I'm not gonna lie, it like kind of worked, but then it just kind of like I don't got no time for that anymore. Like most you're gonna see me do is just not get washed and just sleep well to get better at the game nowadays. But I tried to like placebo myself into being better at the game by just having this routine and having this thing on.
I think if you kept at it, you'd be 35 by now. Loki, you'd be 36. I think you
Um,
threw.
maybe. And then craziest thing that happened, like that one random pedo I said, some like
Uh-oh.
yeah, some like should I even say this here? Some like
I don't know. You should ask English.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here,
I mean,
I'll simplify the story a lot, but I low-key think I don't know who it was, but I got a Steam DM by a throwaway account for $150 to gather information on that individual, like actual FBI type stuff, bro.
Oh, actually,
Yeah,
Wait,
like
what?
actually, yeah. From what I think from like what I've realized now, I think it was like not an individual, but like you ever just seen like the Pred Catch or like YouTube channels or anything like that where
Yeah.
they just like have teams of people. I think someone from one of those was the person that was contacting me about this. But like I got
Wow.
paid money just to like go into the DMs of this person and just like sell myself out to try and get info or a meetup to happen. It was actually like that's probably like this craziest thing that's ever happened to me ever. Actually,
the
Was it
fuck?
like
insane.
actually I don't even know was it like Beat Saber related?
Yeah, it was a Beat
Like
Saber
so,
player. I'm
did
not
the
gonna. I
person
could.
was like, no, you probably shouldn't
D-
say.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not gonna
don't
say
leave.
anything about it. Maybe I'll tell you after this, but I'm not gonna say like anything about who it was or anything. But yeah, it was Beat Saber related. But it was like I was, because I only go through meeting like different people or like new friend groups of people, like probably like 4 people per like year, and like crazy self rapport, I know, but like even I remember thinking that like even with meeting that few people, I could still meet like someone that would have this happening. Like it's actually craziest thing that has ever happened to me in my life. Getting paid actual money to go and try and
Wait, so
gather info on a pedo.
got paid?
Yeah, I got paid. I got the money. You know all that money that Oddback jokes about on my Steam account? It was a $150 Steam gift card. That's the leftovers of it. It's actually insane,
Oh
bro.
my
Holy-
Like
god, bro.
that money is pedo money for selling myself out to one to
Yeah,
try
maybe
and
you
get
should
info.
phrase that a better way.
You
Yeah.
gotta.
It was for
Yeah.
That was
yeah
the
for
worst
money.
way you could phrase that.
For
Yeah, this
events.
is my pedo
For
money.
my
What does
pedo
that
money.
mean?
Yeah, but that's the
People are gonna-
that's the craziest thing that has like ever happened to me in this game or like any game. It's just like I got reached out by like some member of an organization for that. It's insane. On Steam DMs. And I think it's because the account gets deleted on Steam easier. And it's like because it's not really made to message people, so they can just like delete accounts and it'll delete the whole DM with them whenever they do. But
Yep.
yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
Wow.
All right.
Damn.
Wait, so really, one more question about this. I'm actually curious. Did they pay you preemptively or after you did whatever they wanted you to do?
They gave me $50 preemptively and another 100 if I actually did it.
Oh shoot! Wow,
So
that's
they
crazy.
must have been so they must have been throwing. This is why, because I used to think,
Must have been like serious.
yeah, I was thinking like maybe it could be like a friend of like the individual in question that wanted to confirm that this was actually real. But if they had like $50 just throwing around, it was some like big organization, I'm guessing, or like pedo channel where they're just trying to figure out who
Yeah,
who
probably.
to make a video on next whenever they roll up to their house and just start talking to them like a lunatic.
Hmm.
So
That is
yeah,
some
Damn.
crazy lore.
yeah, that is some insane JonTron lore.
Damn.
And
bro.
and like it was so like it was a whole out of body experience because like this person beforehand I knew I knew pretty well, but um like whenever I didn't actually know about this happening before this individual messaged me about it, and whenever I started like playing it up, trying to get some Predo activities going to mark down.
Bro,
They
Oh my
didn't
God,
deny
bro.
any of it, which just absolutely blew my mind. It's like my first interaction with actual like the bad stuff. It's like they didn't deny any of it. It's actually insane. It's insane. I still think about it like every day.
nice
But-
pleasant
Damn.
surprise for anyone who watches to the end.
There's some insane JonTron lore.
Insane lore, bro.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
would not have guessed that about you. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's it. I think that's is that all the
That's a
questions?
crazy way to end it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just like it's Beat Saber related, and it's the craziest thing that ever happened to me. Like, it's like I gotta drop it, bro. It doesn't like
crazy.
expose anything about me IRL either somehow. So it's just like, it's like the perfect ratio for a podcast moment. You know.
Yeah. Um, shit, how are we gonna end this? Oh yeah.
Uh,
Do you want to give any shout outs like to anybody
Um.
or just to
the
your
one
own stuff?
Beto.
So.
No, I'm joking. Chill.
So shoutouts, JonTron. I'm not the flex, but I'm like popular enough within the game. Like if you care about wanting to see my socials, you probably already have saw them before. So, but just like subscribe to Saber Sh, bro. Like be here for
Oh, type
these
shit.
W ego indeed, but like
W-
out of like the 20 people that would actually care, like they already know who JohnTron BS is. They know about that guy and the one Ring God play he did.
Alright, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it for you, bro. Yo, guys, go check out JonTron on his YouTube channel. He posts super cool Beat Saber stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 2018 outro.
Yeah.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh,
But
and what are your brutally honest thoughts about this podcast? As someone, we've never done this with the host, and I think
Yeah.
it'd be interesting. Like,
so
what are
my thoughts. I think it's going very well actually. Not gonna lie, our views are kind of falling off, but that's like expected. Nor does it really matter too
Yeah.
much because this is
Hopefully
like
it'll be better now that you got fired.
yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
but I think this is going very well. It's very like simplistic interviews relating mostly within Beat Saber. I guess this one I talked, or I guess no, that was within Beat Saber. I guess this one I talked about like hiking and other games a lot, but I am my major hobby is gaming, so what else would it be? But I think it's going very well. These are pretty simple little podcasts, not all too personable, and I really like it. It's just like hyper niche, just like this needed to happen forever ago. Whenever people like actually played the game a lot, you know, back in 2022.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad that it's happening now, but I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad that it is, and we have a good list of people to go through. I don't know who's gonna be on next after me. There's a lot of who people on the list. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it technically
Yeah.
did happen with like the Fat Bean Soup thing or whatever they were doing.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're
the
still
fat
doing
bean. Yeah, Frick, what was the name of it? Because I mentioned it in
I
the
don't remember. I
second
found out
episode.
about it.
The
Yeah.
Hey DJ podcast?
Hey
Yeah,
DJ
yeah, that.
podcast. Yeah, they did that
Yeah, I found
a
out
little
about it
bit, but it
recently.
died off. Yeah, it died off pretty quickly, and I'm not gonna lie. There's kind of a lot of people in their VCs, and it's a little much for whenever they're bringing on one individual, and there's like 4 other people on call.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
That
And I
I
think
agree.
I think the free play or I think the free person format works really well for Beat Saber because a lot of Beat Saber players aren't very socially skilled. So yeah, I'm not dissing Inslex, but yeah, I hope you're not thinking that.
You just
I
dissed him by
did.
saying that.
I did. I'm sorry, but we've talked about this before. Like
I
the
was
post,
talking
like
about you
people
the
have
whole
seen it.
time.
Yeah, but I think the free person format works pretty well for Beat Saber, and if we ever like bring on anyone that isn't too talkative, me and Inslex got that, bro. We got that carry.
Oh,
If you're
yeah.
scared, if you're shy of us, come on here, bro. We got you. We got you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like I
bro.
talk too much.
Maybe.
Ooh.
But yeah, I
Ooh.
think it's going very well, and it's also pretty cool being like the person that's doing it. Because honestly, it's just like overlay slop. I'm not gonna lie. Like after this, I'm probably just gonna go and like record some of my plays and just go and edit them into the same overlay I used for the rest of them. It's only gonna take like maybe 3 hours max. But yeah, it's still
That's a while.
pretty. It's not too long for editing. Editing takes some people hours and hours and hours for anything actually complicated. But
Yeah, top one things I'll never do.
yeah, it's like the only thing hard about editing these episodes is just like audio normalizing because it's stupid. Because some beats, like the difference between Beat Saber songs, like harsh noises, like in the Abbey replay, versus some others, it's like whenever I'd
Yeah.
normalize it, it would just break everything. But yeah, side tangent. Maybe we do talk too much, but yeah, it's pretty cool being the person
Maybe.
to make it, even though it's really simple. You just schedule a time once every 2 weeks, just sit down, record for like 2 hours, ask like the same question sheet with content that we stole from other people from their questions. So yeah, It's really, really good ratio for how like cool it is and how, but overall how simple it is to make, and it's hyper
Yeah,
niche.
you guys are like the best people to do it as well.
Yeah,
Thank
me,
you.
me, me and Inslicks are just awesome.
Of course, bro. Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, I didn't say all that.
Oh.
Alright, but
Sorry,
yeah,
bro. Sorry.
I think those are
Low-key.
JohnTron's opinion. That is the host's opinions on the Saber Sh podcast.
You low-key griefed me on GD, so I can't be too nice.
No, that's real. I need to install wallpaper
For
engine,
real.
bro. Alright.
No, you do not.
Don't worry,
you know.
I'll do it for you next time.
Yeah.
Better not.
But yeah, so I think that's the end of the Saber Shit episode. So normally we end it by the person just leaving because
And now you have to leave.
yeah, but I can't because I'm recording, so I'm just gonna cut
Oh
the end
yeah, I
recording line.
forgot. Oh
Yeah,
oops.
yeah, if I leave, it will just break everything.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
You should leave anyways and record you being the one leaving.
Okay, I got that. You'll get the Actually,
No.
actually, will it leak? But actually, no. It might just like leak, cause it might just auto default to like the Discord window, and I don't want that on here, bro. I don't want to.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Okay.
You guys should just
Yeah.
leave.
So we leave and you stay.
You
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 gonna
guys
give your own
you guys
outro?
leave, and then I'm gonna actually no or actually no. The ending time doesn't matter for the timestamps. So
Yeah.
yeah, alright, you guys leave, and I'm gonna give the outro.
All right. Good
Thank
luck.
you for having
Okay.
me on my replacement in Insolix.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks
bro.
for having me.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See ya.
I don't have a one person over. It's fine.
You
It's
got
all
it,
good.
bro. You got it.
You'll improvise.
We'll
Yeah, yeah,
improvise.
got it.
Alright, that was a pretty. Oh wait, no, I just get. Oh no, it's lined up correctly, so now you just get to see this two-person overlay. Okay, well yeah, that was my thoughts on Saber Shit. So join the Discord if you want to submit your questions for people for who we're gonna have on next. You'll see that here as well. It's linked in the description. Yeah. W outro. And subscribe to us so you can get that one delicious video notification on a Friday every other week from when this episode releases. Boom.